Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about, I shouldn't even have to say this, Instacart Shopper says customer forgot to give her gate code. Then she reveals what happened to the order. So being a gig worker of any kind, you'll sometimes find yourselves delivering to gated communities. In a lot of cases, this is a non-issue because they provide certain tools and resources available to us from the customer side to the driver that allows us to access their buildings or communities anyway. In this case, the Instacart Shopper did not have that. And quite honestly, I think all of us have felt this more than enough times to relate. So with that said, we are talking about everything that's being said in this article, how it actually is for Doordash, UberEats, Instacart, Grubhub, really any kind of gig worker, and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. On the face of it, Instacart is revolutionary. You could get all your groceries at the push of a button. However, things aren't always as simple as they seem. Case in point, forgetting to give your Instacart shopper the gate code if you live in an apartment. If you live in an apartment, if you live in a gated community, if you live in any kind of area that has these kind of stops for us and you make it intentionally harder for us or unintentionally, this could be just well-intentioned ignorance or an unintended ignorance. It is still your responsibility to make sure we have the tools we need to deliver. I love how there's always this point going around like,
you gig workers should be delivering it to our door 100% no matter what.
And then you guys make it impossible to do so? Are you kidding me? Pick one. Do you want it delivered to your door or do you want to make it just so we could get to the gate and that's it? Here's the reality. If we have to wait 5-8 minutes, depending on the app, to get the gate code and we don't receive it, we can take a picture and leave. And that's on you because you chose to be a failure. In a viral video, a frustrated Instacart shopper, Angelica Halfley at Angelica Halfley, emphasized the importance of doing this in a car full of unclaimed bags. I'm going to leave our TikTok sponsor profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject.
I just got all of these groceries for free, okay? I don't know how many times I have to say this, and I shouldn't even have to say this. Put your gate code. If you are in an apartment and you are ordering through Instacart, please put your gate code, please.
Okay, specifically in terms of the sacks of groceries that she claims to get for free, I don't know how the rules are for that because I'm not an Instacart shopper as much. But usually in this case, you leave it by wherever you can as the safest place, yeah? Or maybe that's just how it works in her area. I don't know, but usually that's what I would be expected at this point. But then again, I'm not really a grocery shopping gig worker. I'm more of a food delivery or just courier work in general gig worker, so.
I cannot get in to deliver your without you putting a gate code. Why would you not put a gate code knowing damn well you have a gate code? And then if you're not going to put a gate code for safety reasons or whatever, answer your phone.
And you know what? That's fair too. If you ghost your driver and you don't provide a gate code, you're just an asshole. You're not trying to be safe. You're just an asshole. You know you have items coming within the hour. I don't want to hear that you weren't paying attention to your phone because you absolutely should have.
I got this firewood back here because somebody else didn't put their gate code. This one, I waited like maybe 20 minutes for these groceries. That one, I waited 40 minutes. 10 minutes is all that an Instacarter is obligated to wait. 10 minutes. And then you can call and cancel the order. This one took me 40 minutes because I waited 10 minutes, right? And then I called and then it took them 30 minutes to answer the phone call because it was high demand. I think it was like a Sunday or something. So I waited all that time, all because somebody didn't put a gate code. Okay? Please put a gate code. Thank you. I appreciate it. Some of this I'm not really into, but I'll eat it because I don't want it to go to waste. And I also don't want to go all the way back to the store and return everything. And I'll take the firewood, I guess, but please put a gate code. It makes things so much easier for you and me. Thank you.
I've been a gig worker on many different platforms. Never let them take advantage of the timer situation. It's happened so many times. These apps have been out long enough to where people should just know that offhand. We cannot keep condoning bad behavior from customers by choosing to let them off the hook over and over. So 10 minutes is up, that's it, you're gone. You had your chance. And then you start driving away.
Wait, hold on, please. I need those groceries.
If you really needed those groceries, you should have actually answered the fucking phone. This is not a fucking game. The video amassed 50,800 views as of Sunday. Halfley didn't immediately respond to the Daily Dot's request for comment via TikTok comment. The things you do for content, huh? Fellow Instacart shoppers agreed. Fellow Instacart shoppers expressed similar complaints in the comments section. They never answer the phone, one complained. Then once you leave, they want an answer, another added. You see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, if you don't want to put the gate code or something, that's fine. But make sure you answer the phone. But you gotta pick one. If you're ghosting your driver, you choose not to receive your orders by choosing to be an asshole. I remember doing a package route for Veho once, and I remember waiting so long for the customer to answer the gate code, and somebody ended up going in from behind me and opening the gate for me, and the person opened the door and was like, "Hey, there's my package." I was like, "Yeah, they was trying to contact you via the gate code. What happened?" He looks to his wife, and she ends up going,
Well, I got the calls from you guys, but I just didn't want to answer.
Excuse me, you didn't want to answer? You didn't want to get the package that you ordered for your kid because that's how little you value them? Are you freaking serious? Nevertheless, if that's the kind of customer you have, they're failures in every way. I don't care what anybody's obviously wrong opinion is on that. My pet peeve when delivering for Instacart is when it's dark outside and they don't put their porch lights on the third added. Well, that's another thing in itself. It's not really relevant to this, but yeah, I get that, especially if it happens at night. You don't get the gate code, they're not answering, and their porch lights are on. What, did you order it to the wrong address by mistake? While a fourth echoed, not answering the phone always irritates me. Like, you know you're getting something delivered. I know you're scrolling on TikTok. Like, what exactly are you doing on TikTok? Watching Kendrick Lamar diss Drake again at the Super Bowl? It's only been on TikTok for the past few days. On the other side of the coin, there are Instacart customers who expect shoppers to come to their homes, which, as explained in another viral TikTok, causes a whole litany of safety issues. I am well aware of the issues that this brings up for handicapped, disabled, or elderly customers. Instacart shopper Ella at 5-Star Shopper said in a TikTok, for many of these individuals, Instacart is a vital and essential service, and they need a little bit of extra help. Some shoppers may be comfortable entering someone's home, but many are not. Hey, you know, I wouldn't mind putting them on the kitchen counter for you personally. Personally, I don't have that issue. You know what's a great method to actually maybe even convince somebody that you could use the extra help? Providing the gate code. Don't make our job 1,000 times harder and then expect special treatment. What kind of stupid logic is that? This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. She's absolutely right in the sense that I shouldn't even have to say this. None of us should even have to say this. This is such common sense stuff that even the low functioning customers get that much. And the entitlement of a lot of these customers is also unrealistic. Like, what the fuck? The one thing I will say about this article, there was one point about customers in this and saying that they need like extra help if they're handicapped. There was no denying that this is a major issue. So good on the Daily Dot for keeping it 100 on that. Charlotte Colombo, you did a good job there. Also, I can't say I'm a super expert on Instacart orders specifically, especially with the fact that I'm not mainly an Instacart shopper. I'm more on many other courier-based apps and not on many shopper apps. So that is something something that I prefer personally. I don't like to take the time to shop for everything, but I'm able to make those decisions for myself because I have a very well diversified gig portfolio and an exit strategy in place. Remember, the gig economy is an income bridge to what would be a long-term goal, not the goal. So if you're looking to not be so dependent on Instacart or any of these shopping apps, one of the best places you can accomplish that is through the Driven Wyld Discord server. The Driven Wyld Discord community is exclusive for gig workers looking to expand their knowledge and expertise in their self-employment and entrepreneurial journeys. I've partnered with high-level professionals to bring you some of the most exclusive benefits based on your personal needs as a gig worker. Exclusive professional opportunities and gig postings, more live streams with high-level professionals in our industry, educational systems to help you build your own dispatch company, as well as other scalable opportunities. Driven Wyld is also kicking off its Dispatching for Beginners course, and we are changing the game and transforming how businesses serve customers and how gig workers get more opportunities. So whether you're a gig worker looking for more opportunities to earn or an exit strategy because the gig economy is an income bridge to what would be a long-term goal and not the goal, and you would like to see something with more growth potential and scalability, there is something here for you. Check the link in the description and get started with making the most amount of money in the least amount of time and in the safest possible way. We are excited and looking forward to helping you secure your financial future. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.